Welcome everybody to Project Bonk, where we try to stun an entity in the game for as long as possible. Theoretically, this would be very long in PvP. Too long for a YouTube video, even too long for a stream. But the theory doesn't line up with reality. We have been testing this for hours in the last couple of hours, and somewhere down the chain it just breaks. So I will tell you all about the theory later, but I think first we'll just show it in practice. So we are bonking with a level 100 Juggernaut with the following tree, taking every increased stun duration on the tree, and a whole bunch of jewels, regular jewels, synthesized increased stun duration jewels with T1 max stun duration roll on every single one, 5 one passive voices filling it out with these jewels. We have Mind Wreck, which will wreck your mind. It's a 46 quality Karui Maul, the 3 of which bazooka tank assembled. All it needs is 2 nodes, the increased implicit modifiers for stun duration and increased stun duration on enemies. It's also rolled for T1 increased stun duration and the Crusader mod increased stun duration T1. That's our weapon, Big Bonk. Not huge damage, it's just multi-modded for fizz damage. It's not really important. We have 2 Blight Uniques anointed. This is anointed with 2 things, basically stun duration everywhere. This is more increased stun duration on the belt, base, and also on the belt, explicit. We have Death's Door for increased endurance charges. We have stun duration per endurance charge, so we are stacking endurance charges. We have 10 endurance charges. We have a Timeless Jewel for more stun duration. And that's our main character. It's gonna bonk with Leap Slam. Unfortunately, we tried other setups and it just doesn't work as it's supposed to. Here is a Rip Tab. Vol Ground Slam would be the ideal candidate because of 220% increased stun duration on the Vol Ground Slam part, and we can charge this in a map with a Balbala Jewel and a Soul Reaper Flask, but we tried it and it just doesn't work. However, Leap Slam is guaranteed to stun on the first hit. Sometimes it doesn't. It's guaranteed to stun on enemies with full life, but sometimes it just doesn't. A lot of things just sometimes don't work, and we have spent hours testing trying to figure out why, and we have just come to the conclusion that some things are just bugged or not consistent, or we don't know. You will see. This character is going to be supported by 3 other characters. An aura support, which, you know, is just an aura support. It doesn't actually do anything for stun. It gives us like damage and survivability, or safety, basically, survivability. We're also supported by a curse support with Temp Chains and Chill. Temp Chains works. In fact, it even works better than it should based on the numbers. And Chill does not work. So this is just a curse support with Tripanon to make sure that we are guaranteed to crit, because we have increased stun duration when we crit. It's this mastery here. Stuns from critical strikes have 100% increased duration. After that, we are supported by an interesting support. We call this the interesting support. This is a level 100 Scion with 46 Abyssal Jewels, which is the maximum number of Abyssal Jewels that you can have on a character, as it stands right now in current Path of Exile. Every single Abyssal Jewel has enemies intimidated by you have 15% increased stun duration. And this character is going to intimidate our target. And because it's a Scion, that intimidate will last forever. This character has 6 one passive voices and every single Abyssal Jewel socket that you can get in the game. This league, there's a bug. You can actually find Abyssal Jewel rolls on a shield. You could not previously get this. You can't hollow fossil a shield. You can't get an Abyssal Jewel, but this league, there is an Abyssal node on the tree. Votive Horde. Abyssal Troves and Stygian Spires in your maps have 20% chance to drop a rare item with an Abyssal Socket. So that's how you can actually get Abyssal Socket shields. And then we fractured it, you know, because why not? It looks cool. We got a couple and then we fractured it. So this is the interesting support. And then After that, we have a PvP character. So after we try PvE entities, we're gonna stun another player who has even further made themselves vulnerable to stuns, and therefore the stun should last longer. However, unfortunately, it just doesn't really work. Some of it works. So anyway, we'll show this. We'll show this in action, and then you'll see. I will distribute the gear now. Marcus is gonna be playing the Aurabot. Interesting support, played by Bazooka.
Proven to be useful.
Yeah, it does work. All right, then I'm assembling the Bonk. The Bonk stick goes on. So we're gonna start with an Uber bus because Uber buses can be stunned for a lower duration than regular map buses. We need them to be max HP, or rather full life. So we are rolling energy shield on the boss. And good luck. This is an Uber Exarch. 3, 2, 1, bonk. Did not get bonked. 3, 2, bonk. Did not get bonked. Bonk. Did not get bonked. 1, 2, 3. Did not get bonked. 1, 2, 3. Did not get bonked. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Can someone explain what is going on? We're trying to stun the boss and he's not getting stunned, even though I have a 100% chance to stun. Damaging hits always stun enemies that are on full life. That's the line on Leap Slam. Well, it seems like we cannot stun Uber Exarch anymore. We did 3 hours ago, but now we can't. I don't know what changed. Did anything change? So, because the boss has energy shield, he has a 50% chance to avoid the stun. Other than that, I should have a 100% chance to stun him as long as he's full life, which he is, because he has energy shield. What's my chance to hit? It's 93%. So the boss just rolled either the 7% to dodge me, or the 50-50 to not get stunned on the energy shield. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Did not get bonked. 1, 2, 3. Did not get bonked. Ready? No stun support, no ruthless. Bonk. Nothing happened. Bonk. He got stunned.
Stunned?
Yeah, timing. That's much more like it for 50-50. Uh-oh, traps are coming. Okay, that's looking promising. He's back to moving at 19 seconds. Do we consider this boss stunned right now because it has the swirling?
I do.
What do we... Okay, I consider this boss stunned, guys. Even though he's doing stuff, it's fine. You can't take this away from us. Alright, it's gone. 54 seconds. Okay, that's not bad.
I will try again with my Leap Slam.
Yeah.
But yeah, it proc the stun.
Yeah, it proc the stun for like less than a second. Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is just the base.
So Bazooka's character, which is supposed to increase the stun by like hundreds of %, the stun duration, it works when he supports Marcus. Marcus, who gets a less than 1 second stun, gets a multiple second stun after Bazooka supports the boss. But then when I try to stun the boss, he just simply does not get stunned with Bazooka here. So there is something that's bugging out Uber buses, or we don't know. I don't understand what's going on. And at this point, your guess is as good as ours. Next, we're gonna open some regular map buses, because those should be longer. I think it was Beach, or no, it was Primordial Pool. Ready? This is no stun, no ruthless. Bazooka's dead, but I guess the boss is still intimidated. I'm hitting him, he's losing ES, so... Oh, he's stunned. What changes this? Why do you need to hit it 10 times for it to get stunned once? Maybe the line on Leap Slam just doesn't work. That one line just doesn't work at all. In which case we would need more damage.
Based on my jumps, I use the Leap Slam to get the stun because I don't have enough damage.
Okay, he moved after 22 seconds, but he's still swirling. No, swirl is gone. We just removed how many, Bazooka Tank? What's your stun duration increase?
like 700.
700.
We just removed 700% increased stun duration, and the boss is stunned longer than it was before. It's been 30 seconds, and the boss is still stunned. So there is a point when getting more increased stun duration actually gives you less. It actually makes it completely worse. The boss has been stunned for 45 seconds. Okay, it's starting to move now at 48, 49, but it's still swirling. Move. Swirl is gone. Okay. So we have too much increased stun duration. So I'm gonna move out here. Please donk. And I'm gonna remove even more increased stun duration. I'm removing 3 jewels, which is like 60%. And let's try again. There we go, stunned. What was the last? Does anyone remember?
35.
45.
No, 45.
45. Okay, it's 48 now when it started
It's
moving.
moving.
And Sword is gone.
Yeah, no,
Okay, so I think we gained a few seconds by removing stun duration. So let's remove more stun
A
duration.
little bit more, yeah.
I'm removing 3 more jewels. Pretty much 60% at a time. 57% at a time.
Yeah, this whole what is going on the forums is a bug report.
I'm not stunning for some reason. We're losing the 50-50. Oh, we got him. New timer.
We may not stun the boss, but we're definitely gonna stun the devs with this. I don't
Okay,
know,
40.
There's so many wrong things about this.
He's moving at 44. And he's still swirling, but he's about to stomp us. Okay. Alright, swirl is gone. Let me try 2 more jewels back in. Can we do 1 more? And then we can try Exarch like this, I guess.
Before we move on to Exarch, I would
Yeah.
like to try Ruthless again. Maybe
Okay.
that's not part of the issue,
Alright.
the base. Maybe it's just the increase that's
I'm
causing
putting
this.
Ruthless back. So this is supposed to be a lot longer because Ruthless gives you a higher base stun, which then gets scaled. But we don't know how the fuck any of this works, so it might be shorter. It might be longer. Who knows? 35 seconds. 55.
Actually,
This
I
is
can
longer.
see that.
This is longer. 1 minute. Still not moving. We found something.
This is science happening live on
This
stream.
is live.
We
This
didn't even
this
know
is
about this.
bro. We tested for 4 hours straight with different bosses, PvP, everything. 125. That's a new record on a map boss. How long is this gonna go now? We don't know. This is uncharted territory.
What was the record before this?
148.
On this guy right here, like
On this guy.
I
like
don't know.
45 or yeah,
45,
48,
48,
47. Oh, he moved 2 minutes exactly.
Oh,
But he
okay.
still has the swirling.
Still going, he's still going.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's get
boss
bonked.
champ.
He's
So
still
I think
swirling.
Ruthless is worth it. That is
Yeah,
worth it.
Ruthless works. Oh, Swirl is gone
How
at
many jewels
214,
is?
215.
Okay.
Okay, progress. Let's try now with no Link and Bazooka and Ruthless. Yes, Bazooka and yes, Ruthless.
But this is the most exciting nothing that I've ever experienced. Okay.
Same.
I'm
It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. 2 minutes. We have crossed the 2-minute threshold. He's still not moving. Okay. Yes. Still more exciting. Nothing. Come on.
Yes, like chat.
Come on.
Understood this. When we hit the stun of the boss, everyone's silent, watching the boss doing nothing. Nothing is happening. We're all silently waiting for something to
Everyone
not
is-
happen. Because
everyone
we
is-
want more stun duration, you know? You understand this? My brain is exploding. Trucking.
Oh.
Oh my god, we passed the 230 mark. Okay, we've hit the jackpot, I think.
We find
The sweet spot, dude. The sweet spot is 4 joules off, no link, and no stun support. That's the sweet spot for now.
Fuck the math, man. It's all
Yeah.
about the fire.
Oh, he's spawning traps. Oh, he's back. He's back. 314. He's still swirling. But what is happening? What? Or? Wait.
This is longer than the
Oh.
estimate.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he's back to moving. He's still swirling. I paused the timer.
He started moving
314.
around.
So we're back to Exarch with the same setup that we just used. Oh! And I
Okay.
one-tapped it.
Pause champ.
Okay, this could be the longest Uber stun. Come on. Watch for the traps. It worked on the first triple ruthless jump.
This is the one shot.
This is the one.
I'm talking!
No. Don't breathe. Don't breathe too hard. Oh! 115. Or 116.
Still has survey.
Okay.
Still swirling, but yeah, he's moving. I think the movement is what counts. Alright, are we ready? No link. 1, 2, bonk.
Stun.
Insta worked. Alright. This is it. This is everything that we have.
Yeah.
All the supports are in. It was a ruthless stun. $125. Okay, can we do more than 125 is our current record. Fresh timer. Okay, this is everything up. 10 endurance charges, stun support, on the ruthless stun, and more stun duration with 200 weapons mastery, and 200% increased stun duration, stun mastery. And he starts attacking 19 seconds later. Ready? Cursed, everything. 1, 2, bonk. Hopefully we roll the 70%.
Hold your breath, chat.
This might be it. This is as much as we got. We just need to roll the 70%, not the 30%. He started moving after 10 seconds, which makes 0 sense. All right, next map. Actually, no, we're done. 125 is the record, and we go to PvP. This is it.
Oh, that, man.
Oh my god. Okay, now, fresh gear set for a new character, PvP. This character has 2 Lucky Shoes blades, which we chanced because it's easier to make the tree and then chance the item, unfortunately. It has increased stun duration on you and reduced stun and block recovery on the item itself. So we have 2 of these on one character, and then a bunch of just tanky stuff so they don't die. And then it has the tree on the helm as well, which is reduced stun and block recovery and increased stun duration on you. And then we have increased stun duration on you on Veruso's battering rams. That's all, plus the tree. All right, so theory time. The normal base stun duration is 0.35 seconds, but we can get that up to 0.8 seconds with Ruthless. The total increase that we have is roughly 2,700%, 710% of which is coming from the interesting support, the Intimidate support. 70% chance to double stun from the tree, 15% more stun duration from the two-handed mastery. All's Uprising Delve Amulet has 10% reduced stun and block recovery on enemies, effectively roughly a 10% more stun duration multiplier. Action speed reduction also makes stuns longer. The cap is 75% on normal enemies for 4 times longer, and on the big bosses is 30% for 1.43 times longer. On normal enemies, that is 207 second estimated stun, and on the big bosses, it's 80 second estimated stun, which we have actually reached on Uber Exarch. We have gotten 1 minute 25 seconds, so we got actually over the estimate a little bit. In PvP, however, we can stack 140% higher increased stun duration value and 105% reduced stun and block recovery, which is kept at 99%, meaning 100 times longer stun for a total of 19,612 seconds or almost 5.5 hours. Unfortunately, this doesn't work, but we can try because we did in testing. So the way we do PvP, because obviously we could stun for longer than 5 minutes, is to engage with a very archaic mechanic, which is bandits. If you pick a different bandit, you are counted as enemies in that particular zone. You can infinitely PvP in a bandit area with no timer. So we are gonna go to the wetlands and try this out. So as you can see, we have 4 of us who want to kill the bandit, but Nox here wants to help the bandit, which means that makes us enemies. Extreme PvP, oh, very tanky.
I designed that build. Yes.
Clearly, it's stronger than the strongest Grandmaster. Oh my god, that was almost, okay, we got it. Okay, now we run to the waypoint. So we're gonna do the same thing as we did with bosses. No link, just hope for the best. Get a fresh time. Oh, we just got a stun off the lightning ball, so we have to wait this out. Bazooka has to intimidate, so now Nox is permanently intimidated because of Bazooka's Cyan Ascendancy. And then we do the rotation once the sword is over, and we go. Resetting my triple thing. Shouting. 1, 2, bonk. Yes. Time. And let's go.
So while this is going, I can explain why this should be going theoretically for 5 hours.
Yeah. What? No. Go for it, Marcus. Yeah, please fill out the air.
So the stun and block recovery stat that you can get on Immutable Force and other gear that you don't want stun recovery on should go up, but as a penalty on some gear pieces you get it as reduced, such as the new Crucible helmet and those old PvP swords. And getting 100% reduced is always a dangerous thing in PoE. Like, if you are thinking about like cooldown recovery rate, you can also get reduced of that. And once you reach 100 reduced, theoretically the stun duration should go on infinitely, based on the formula how it works. But we tested with Bazooka and it looks like it is capped at 99%, which is 100 times more stun duration.
However, it's clearly not gonna be that long because she's already recovering from the animation. She's almost back to normal. Probably, 10, 20, 30 more seconds, which we are at 130 right now. Yeah, and now she can move at 140. So that's when the stun ends. And now the Swordy is gonna go on for a lot more. But it's 130 or 140. It's a little bit longer than Uber bosses, but not much longer. Okay, do one more.
One more, wait, remove the more stun from your tree.
Okay, sure. Done. 1, 2, bonk. That worked. The time to beat is 140. It's gonna be close. 133, 140. Okay, it's still not back to normal.
Yeah.
Now it's back.
No,
150.
yeah.
Okay. Well, is that the longest stun we can achieve on a player? 1 minute 50?
I never
try with Link now? Sure, let's try it. Let's try one with a Link. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Keep the temp chains up. It's very close to back to normal now. 155. Is it gonna be 2 minutes? Okay, 159. Okay. Close enough. Almost 2 minutes done. God damn. Well, that is it, guys, I think. This is supposed to last hours, but that's not how it works, I guess. This has been the most confusing project by far. We don't really fully understand what the hell is going on, but we did some long bonks, so that was fun. Guys, that's it. I don't know how this will look on YouTube, if this will ever even make it to YouTube, but if it does, thanks for watching. Thank you for everyone who contributed to NLeague funds for the project. Thanks for Marcus and the Bazooka to, you know, try to do all the theory possible. POBs will be, of course, in the description eventually once everything is done. Thank you for Ols for logging in and being the curse support. Thank you for Nox for logging in and being the getting bonked support, the PvP support. She migrated from SSF to get bonked here. So thank you very much. Thanks for Typhel for helping with the final last minute purchases and testing yesterday and today. And yeah, Bonk!